Good morning. Hi everyone, it's Jessica from Labrujajessica. Excuse my voice. I feel like I'm getting sick. All right, let's get into it. So this is a reading on sister wives, and I mainly wanted to focus on Janelle, and I wanted to focus on Robin. I didn't want to focus on the other two. I feel like they're already gone. They've made their decision and they're moving on. They're happy. Okay. Now, what I found very interesting is that Robin right now is concerned about securing the coin, okay, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. So she is concerned about money, okay, and securing the coin. Now, this means that she will blow things and spend things out of proportion, or maybe make it bigger than what it actually was in order to get like views, to get, a storyline. She's doing this shit on purpose. Now, the Queen of Swords did go in the reverse. So this is like basically like somebody who's already fucking pissed off, who's gonna like, let you have it type of energy. Who's gonna tell you like her version of it, right? Her version of it. Remember, that's like, put an emphasis on that, okay? But the Queen of Swords, at the end of the day, sometimes she can be a big liar, okay? And so right now, Robin is kind of like out for blood, like kind of like saying like, you know what, fuck it. This is what it is. This is what we've been dealing with. This is what we've been going through, yada, yada, so on and so forth. So these two are just like not having it, okay? They are not friends at all whatsoever. Like, I would say like this is almost damn near like very subtle jabs, okay? Like, but anyways. All right. So the Seven of Swords here tells me that, yeah, Robin has been doing a lot of different things. She's been lying about a lot of different things, okay? With the Nine of Cups being here, I feel like there's information that maybe Janelle may have found out about Robin, and it kind of like all started making sense to her, okay? Like, and they realize now that Robin's been lying for a long fucking time, okay? Not just what we've been seeing through the seasons, but I feel like everything's just kind of come full circle for Janelle. She's just like, wow, she's like, you've been fucking lying this whole damn time. And I just didn't see it. Why? Because Janelle was so preoccupied in her world. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she was hearing shit, you know what I mean? But she was so preoccupied in her own world, focusing on her stuff, that she wasn't really like focused on Robin like that, okay? And I am seeing here, like the major thing that I'm seeing here is that if they don't do right in terms of what it is that they have agreed upon, like, and this has to do with finances. So now we're moving on, because I know that Janelle's like already like, I'm done, I'm out, okay? But they still owe her something financially. So here's the Three of Pentacles and here's the Ace of Swords. So this is legal shit, okay? So justice will go in favor of Janelle, okay? So Kody and Robin better fucking pay up, or at least own up to whatever it is that they owe Janelle, because it's not going to go good for them. And I do see Kody trying to like, talk his way out of it, or like there's something here in terms of like either like a receipt or something that was done that's going to turn around and bite Kody and Robin in the ass, basically. So if they just, don't play nice right now, like my suggestion would be play nice with Janelle right now. Give her what it is that she wants, okay? Because if you don't, she's going to get that plus more, okay? So it's like, it's almost like a smooth transaction here. Like, stop fighting what it is, because yes, they do owe Janelle big time, okay? And she has no problem getting a lawyer here, especially with the Seven of Wands being here. And then guess what? A lot of what was like, here's the footage, like things that we've observed online or observed just with our own eyes. And so there's something that Kody and Robin, or maybe just Kody, said that literally there's footage, there's documents, okay, where he's just going to be like, they're going to be like, oh, you said it there. Like a lawyer would literally be able to pin him there. This is what you said. Okay, and this is what your agreement was, and this is how you guys, came together with that decision. And there will be no getting out of it. Like, I mean, there's just going to be footage there. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Robin and Kody better fucking just give Janelle what it is that she wants, because it's not going to go well for them. I would say, okay, give her that, because if not, she's going to make a pretty good chunk here. Okay. Now, the other shitty part that I got here, was Judgment and the Queen of Wands. So this is fucked up, because I feel like Kody and Janelle definitely could have fixed their issues. But this is Robin right here, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And, I like to give the wives at least the benefit of the doubt, but it's just too much, because the Queen of Wands, when she goes in the reverse, she tends to be like a liar. She tends to be like a very backstabbing energy. She's also one of those energies that, they don't like to come around people that call them out on their bullshit. So I think that that's what was happening. People were just, calling Robin out on her bullshit. So anytime the Queen of Wands gets called out, they will turn into the victim. Okay. They will so a lot of what we see, how Robin cries a lot, that's just kind of like her MO to kind of get out of it. Again, very victim mentality. And that's what they do. So it's almost as if oh, did they buy it? Did they believe it? And so that's what I'm seeing here. So Robin essentially got in Kody's ear about, Janelle, and started spinning her web of lies, or spinning it however the hell, maybe not lies, but being very manipulative, because the Queen of Wands is also extremely, in the reverse, extremely manipulative. And so she got in Kody's ear, and she was also very fearful that Kody would get back with Janelle, okay, that they would actually work things out. And it's crazy, but she wanted her out. So she did everything and anything to basically get her out. She was like a snake. She was a fucking, I'm sorry, Robin, but she was very snake-like, okay? So she knew what she was doing. And this is weird because, and I also find this very weird, because when the Queen of Wands in the reverse comes into play, she needs to be she doesn't know how to share. She's very greedy. So I'm it's very interesting for this type of woman, right? The Queen of Wands in the reverse, to enter into polygamy, because she does not know how to share. She needs to be the only one. She needs to be, loved and catered to, and everything has to be done for me. And, you love me and only me, and very jealous, it's very, but she's very calculated. So I'm wondering why would you even find yourself in polygamy if this was your energy this whole time? You know what I mean? But yeah, she basically got in Kody's ear. She did something, said something, did something, and that was it. It was done. But what's sad is that those two could have actually worked something out here, especially with Judgment being here. Now, I always like to say that Judgment, goes both ways. But in this situation, I just see the block here. So Queen of Wands. So it's almost as if something's blocking Janelle and Kody from actually at least, seeing eye to eye on certain things, because I don't see that they still see eye to eye. I feel like Janelle feels that Kody has changed, that he's become very money hungry, that he's become very greedy, that he's become very cold and detached. And that she just basically does it. And I don't know if it was just going public that made him change. But yeah, she feels that and she also feels that he lies about the money a lot. So there's something here with the finances, I'm telling you. So again, justice will go for Janelle. If there is a lawsuit to come, justice will go for Janelle. And also Judgment being here, I don't want to say that there's a possibility of reconciliation, but hey, you never know, right? Between Janelle and Kody, there could be. But the big blockage is always going to be Robin here. Because, look she's what's standing in the way of Kody and Janelle. So this is very snake-like, very calculated, very manipulative energy. She knows what she's doing, okay? So, again, yeah, she's chosen to, so Robin right now has kind of chosen just to give essentially one side, basically this is like, you know, all of a sudden she kind of came to, you know, TLC and was like, okay, here's my list. Dun, 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 you know what I mean? Like kind of like that. But it was only kind of to secure her side of it. Like, does that make sense? So she knew what she was about to do, but she needed to secure something for herself so she felt a level of safety so she wouldn't fully be discovered. Okay. Now, excuse me. I was like, okay, well, what the hell was Kody's big vision? Because he keeps talking about like his big vision with Christine. Oh, you ruined my big vision. Here is the Hierophant, and here is the Chariot. So Kody wanted to actually lead like something. He wanted to be like, and a lot of this shit got to his head, but like he had, I don't know, the Chariot with the Hierophant being here, this is like being someone being in power, somebody who's leading people, somebody who is very capable of, you know, making change. It's very strange. Like, it's like I was going to change. Maybe there was going to be like a possible, like maybe, I don't know, like a new version of polygamy religion or something like that, and he was going to be the leader. Or this is just going to be like, essentially we were going to create so much change that was going to benefit so many others. And maybe this can even talk about legal stuff, you know what I mean? But he was trying to be a leader, like, you know, the person of it. And so this was his big vision. And so this, like, all of this shit, you know, crumbling essentially has now like basically put his dream to rest here. What I do see though is that Kody, even though like I know that it happened with the wives and stuff like that, there was gonna be a child that was going to leak some shit. So regardless of how you see it, you know, there was gonna be a child that was gonna leak something here, and like, you know, this, like, let's just say that they were still pretending, right, to be like 4 happy wives, yada yada yada. There was going to be a child that was going to leak some footage or a text message or something that was going to be very damaging to Kody's, again, vision. And then that would have even unraveled, and then it would have just been a domino effect from there. Okay, so I don't see that he was ever going to be able to pull that off, just because I feel like there was a lot of cracks to begin with. And especially with this one child here, it's a Page of Cups here in the reverse. This was somebody who would have like pretty much, I don't know if the price was right or, you know, something like that. They would have leaked and given, you know, whatever freaking news outlet what they wanted type of thing. So yeah, it wouldn't have worked out anyways. Okay. Now moving forward with Janelle, wow. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Can I just say that whatever the fuck Robin and Kody like kind of like were harboring, or like, you know, whatever storyline was put out there, shit, that was just, it didn't work. It didn't work. Like, who's gonna walk away with a big check here? Janelle is. Okay, it didn't work. So there's a new business opportunity that's going to come towards Janelle. And like, so I feel like it was almost like, so this could talk about like a bunch of different stuff. This can talk about books. This can talk about shows. This can talk about anything business, like where we're just like, oh, well, we just need a person. We're going to plug you in there. We already have all the elements there. Like, if you want to write a book, we'll get you writers. We'll get you this. You want to do this show? We'll plug in the people. We'll give you the story, you know. It's just a matter of like plugging her in. That's all it is. So cha-ching, this has now been Janelle's huge payday. So I don't care what Robin is trying to say. So if she still wants to hold on to her bitter story and think that this is going to generate, and it is, you know what, and I'm not going to lie, she is going to get a big coin off of that, because she's like, she knows also like, okay, if I say this, if I do this, so she, again, it's very calculated, but in the name of the almighty dollar. So she knows that, hey, maybe this is possibly the last time we do a season together. So I need to make sure that, you know, we get a good payout so we can secure ourselves financially. Okay, so that's what she's doing. So she's going to get her coin. But the difference between that and Janelle is that Janelle's coin is going to just be endless. Okay, that's going to be the difference. So this is, again, new opportunities that are going to be coming towards Janelle. And it's just like, oh, we just needed to plug you in here. And, oh, what do you want to do, Janelle? Okay, cool. We'll make it happen type of thing. And there's a lot of success behind it. So, and I do see Janelle traveling a lot too. So like, kind of like, you know, rediscovering herself, finding out who she is at this particular time in her life. And then it's like, okay, like, you know, thank you. I've had time to relax. I'm ready to get to business. What do you got for me? You know what I mean? I see like a fucking CEO sitting at a table and like people are pitching ideas towards her. Like that's what this feels like. Okay. And she is very profitable too. So they see dollar signs when they see Janelle. So you know, Janelle's very smart too when it comes to that. So there's something too about like about Janelle specifically. More than all the other wives that they do see dollar signs with. Okay. All right. Well, that was the reading. I hope that made sense. And sorry again, I'm a little bit under the weather. All right. Thanks for watching.